If you've been following architecture news out of Saudi Arabia lately, you've probably noticed it hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. And now, the most ambitious project of them all, the line, looks like it might be heading for a serious rethink. This was supposed to be the crown jewel of the country's transformation, a bold vision meant to shock the world. But reality seems to be setting in. The original idea behind the line was honestly mind-blowing. Picture a single, super-tall mirrored structure, stretching an unbelievable 170 kilometers straight through the desert, creating a futuristic city in one continuous line. Nothing like this has ever been attempted in modern times. In terms of sheer ambition, it was being talked about in the same breath as the pyramids or the Great Wall of China. And construction did move fast, reportedly consuming around 20% of the world's available steel, which gives you a sense of just how massive this thing was meant to be. Still, warning signs started popping up pretty early. Reports last year suggested officials were already looking for ways to cut costs, including slashing the height from its planned 500 meters and shrinking the initial length down to just a few kilometers. Since then, other high-profile projects have been quietly pulled back or canceled, including the massive cube-shaped Muqab building. On top of that, the CEO of Neom, the wider mega-development that includes the line, stepped away from the project, which only fueled more questions. Now, according to a recent Financial Times report, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has reportedly accepted that his original vision will end up being far smaller than planned. While there are no concrete numbers yet, the idea of a mirrored desert metropolis housing millions of people may be off the table. Instead, parts of the line could be repurposed to host AI data centers. Its coastal location suddenly makes a lot more sense in that context, with seawater potentially used for cooling and solar power helping to keep things running. There's also said to be a much stronger focus on Neom's industrial side going forward. Because so much has already been built, architects are now being asked to figure out how to make the smartest and least wasteful use of the infrastructure that's already there. A major review is underway, and we should get a clearer picture of the new direction in the coming months. And despite all the gloomy headlines, it's worth remembering that Saudi Arabia is still building at an incredible pace. The world's next tallest building is rising, and massive projects like the Qiddiya Entertainment City are still moving ahead, with attractions like a Six Flags park already opening. So while the line may be changing shape, the country's construction boom is far from over.